What is up, Thrift Gang? Welcome back to another day of Vlogmas. 25 days of videos in a row ending at Christmas. I hope you guys are doing well. I hope you guys are getting into the holiday spirit, all that good stuff. But this morning, we are starting off a little different again. We are going to be doing a little haul overview, super quick. I actually hit a thrift store last night and scored for once, a regular thrift store. But we're going to get into that. We're going to get into some stuff from the storage unit a little bit, talk about that, and we're going to hit some more thrift stores because we did well on our last little trip. So check this out. Guys, I just came out of my daily St. Vincent run, and I have to say, I'm feeling good, guys. Like, I wasn't even gonna hop in here, first of all, because we're just kind of having a chill day. We weren't filming or anything, and I went to the post office, as I do, you know, every day but Sunday, usually, and got some scores. So we're gonna go back home and check these out. And here is the full haul from the St. Vincent. This is a 1997 St. Louis Cardinals sweatshirt. Obviously not very traditional Cardinals colors here, but still really cool nonetheless. Very 90s. I have no doubts that this will do really well in our antique mall booth. This, yeah, I see 30 bucks on this, 25, 30 bucks on this all day, and we spent $6.50 on it. Had to do a little research on this one to make sure that it was true, real deal vintage. This is a Gap, and this is their vintage tag. I did do a little research, and it does have some discoloration kind of down here, a little bit on the sleeve right here, but I don't think that that takes away from it at all. It's got the flannel line, which is super awesome. So like, this thing is super duper warm. The only thing that sucks about this is it doesn't have the size tag, or at least the size tag got washed out, but it does fit me. So it's probably a large, and you know, a large is a good size to have. So pretty happy about this thing. And we paid $8.50 for this guy. And I'll throw up some comps for you guys so you guys can see, but I think we'll do pretty well on this one so yeah, pretty happy. I was going to leave the store a happy camper until we came across the sporting good aisle, or it's not even really an aisle. It's just a little area. It's literally like a big plastic bucket that just has clubs and golf, you know, and this stuff in it and all that stuff. But we did get this. This is a Worth bat. Worth is a pretty good name in baseball and softball, but this is a softball bat right here. This guy, pretty decent. I couldn't find the super exact comps of this little colorway, but probably around a $50 bill on this one. We paid $1.50. Also paid $1.50 for this one. This one definitely is in rougher shape, but it is an Easton. I mean, if you guys have been around any sporting goods stuff, Easton is like a gold standard, basically. This thing, I found very similar model numbers, anywhere from like, you know, 80 to 120-ish. This colorway and this model, I couldn't find the exact comp for. So I'm just going to have to assume that because of the condition issues and, you know, the fact that I couldn't find the exact model, it'll probably be anywhere from like 50 to 70, I would have to think. And we also paid $1.50 for this guy as well. Pretty great haul. And when I say pretty great haul, I mean from a regular thrift store. You know me, guys. Like, I am huge on the Goodwill bins just because that's where I score. I typically just don't score at regular thrift stores, at least here in St. Louis. It's tough. It is tough in this city. But with that being said, it kind of lit a fire under my butt. So just stay tuned for later on because we're going to go to regular thrift stores. Late last night, we got our packages for our chargers for the 2 camcorders that we got. I kind of made a mess, didn't I, guys? I'll put, there you stay over there, please. Thank you. But yeah, so our 2 camcorders, we got the chargers. There's one right there. We can take that off the charger. The other one's on USB. But yeah, we're gonna go ahead and plug these up, see if they fire on. And these 2 guys right here will get us maybe close to half. I think close to half of our money back on the unit. Just these 2 things alone. So happy to get these rolling. Let's go ahead and plug these up and see what happens. And if you guys remember, we're 250 bucks into the unit, so we're trying here. We're trying. We've sold 2 items. Actually, I will talk about what we sold here in a second. We did sell another item from the unit, so that was good. Not for a lot of money, but hey, it's something. Okay. Ugh, it's got a goopy on the screen. Don't like that. I'm not 100% sure how to turn this on. I'm not gonna lie to you guys. That's not a good sign. Well, dang. I don't think this one's gonna turn on, y'all. I think this one's a goner, guys. And we wasted money on buying a charger and a battery. That really stinks. Man. All right, let's really hope the other one works. All right, this one is the mini DV. Get this in here. Bam. Okay, this one definitely looks more, it looks rougher, honestly, just from, like, you know. Heyo, we got something. Let's go. All right, I'll take 1 for 2. I'll take 1 for 2. We can definitely, you know, kind of clean this up as much as we can, and you know, 40 to 50 bucks, somewhere around in there, you know, with a charger and everything. But yeah, it works. Let's go. Cool. Well, you know, again, I'll take 1 for 2. We need to get money back on this unit. I was cleaning off this with some regular isopropyl alcohol, and this is what came off of this thing. You guys really, I don't think you understand how smoke-filled this unit was. Like, just everything was caked in just smoke. So guys, I'm pleased to say that we sold item number 2 from the storage unit for a whopping $12 free shipping. I mean, this phone didn't turn on, you know, it's got a cracked screen, it's got all this stuff not going for it. So happy to just get rid of it, get some profit in my pocket, and start working towards at least making our money back. We only had 6 items going out today, and I also just wanted to mention that the random case that I found the other day in the bins with our DS game, Advanced Wars Dual Strike, did sell for... I almost looked up the comp on this phone. That's funny. That sold for $27.91 free shipping. So, guys, check your blank cases. You never know. Wasn't sure if I was going to mention this or not, but it's just a heartwarming thing. This guy bought this Final Fantasy IX PlayStation Greatest Hits game, and they just kept messaging me like, you know, thank you so much for sending an offer. It was a great deal. I'm so stoked to play this game and everything. And I'm just like, yeah, thank you for just being an awesome buyer and sending heartwarming messages. And I really hope you enjoy this game and you put it in your collection. You love it forever and ever and stuff. And thanks for just being a nice human. Also, if anyone was curious and yelling at the camera, I'm not just putting it in just this bubble wrap in a poly. I am using my cardboard method. This is gonna go sandwiched in here, and then it goes in the poly, and it will arrive safe in the collector's hands. Also, I absolutely love selling media and small items. All 6 items packed in like 15 minutes, not even, and they all fit in this little bag. I love it. If I could just sell media all day, every day, that would be great. Okay, now that we have our packages all ready to go, we can get out here. Geez, that sun is bright. We're gonna get out of here, go to the post office, and hit up some regular thrift stores. I'm kind of excited, guys. I feel like I'm riding the wave a little bit of what we found yesterday, and I'm not mad about it. I'm not mad about it. We're gonna do a little stretch I like to call it the South County stretch. You guys know I like to kind of divide up regular thrift stores by their place geographically. We've got our West County run, we've got our North County run, we've got our South County run. This run, I really haven't shown too much on the channel. We typically do like a lot of West County, some North County, but yeah, we're gonna see what this brings. I think there's 1 St. Vincent, 1 Savers, and 3 Goodwills, if I remember correctly. So we're gonna start by hitting up the closest Goodwill to us and then moving on from there. So our Goodwill is right back that way, but while we're here, I brought a couple games that we got from the bins recently, and we are going to go to Retro Game Rescue here. If you guys are in this area, definitely come check them out. They do a good job on resurfacing the games, and they have a really good selection. Now that is done, it is Goodwill number 1. Don't have the best luck at this one, but see what happens today. I'm gonna look at everything. So first thing I did was hit the shoe rack, and that was a big mistake because I forgot how much Goodwill is now charging for their shoes, especially in our area. I went ahead and passed on these. These Merrells also looked really good, but again, the outrageous price tag made me put them back. Okay, so these are reasonably priced at $5.98, I believe it was, and they didn't have insoles, which didn't scare me, but the quality of the toe box kind of scared me away. I thought this one was going to be good, but I thought wrong. Absolutely brutal in there, guys. I feel like they had to have marked up prices for Christmas time, but maybe not. I don't know. You know how Goodwills are just, they vary so much in price, but they have been on the uptrend. But anyway, onward. We got to go to the post office en route to a St. Vincent de Paul. All right, stop number 2 is this St. Vincent de Paul behind me. They used to be down the street in a bigger footprint, in a bigger building. Now they moved to the small building, smaller footprint, less stuff. I don't know. I don't feel very good about it. I don't think I've ever scored since they've moved here. Two things about this toy. I had this in my childhood and it was only $1.50. I got super stoked. And it ended up working. This thing is coming with me today. The thing I love most about the St. Vincent de Paul's here is that across the board, most shoes are either $5 or $6. These New Balances were clean and they are coming with me. $7.50 later, St. Vincent pulls through, baby. Let's go. I don't really know what this cash register 100% is worth. There was some variations. There was like a $10 one and there was some $40 ones. So we're just going to see how that pans out. The New Balance, I mean, those are going to be an easy clean, just, you know, good sell-through rate at about 50-60%. You know, those will be an easy sale at, you know, 30-40 bucks. So pretty happy so far. All right, third stop is this Goodwill, and the last 2 thrift stores I've been to have kind of proven my theory correct, is that at least the thrift stores here, the regular thrift stores, they all restock around like 4 to 6 p.m. in the afternoon. That's the best time to go to thrift stores. Anyway, just a little tidbit. If you guys feel the same way, if you guys have like a theory about your thrift stores, comment down below. But let's get in here. This is a big Goodwill and it's always done as well. So they have right here a Focusrite Scarlett. This is a audio interface for microphones, and they've got it for 25 bucks. Now, granted, it's untested. There's no way for me to test it in the store really, but I mean, we're looking at like possibly anywhere between like 50, which is right there, to like 75 before shipping, and they want 25 for it, so we might go ahead and snag it. Let's see what else is in the store though before we do that. So I've been eyeing this Nautica jacket. Definitely vintagey, I feel like, and the comps are around like, I didn't find this exact one, but very, very, very similar, around like 40 to 50, but they want 15 bucks for it, and that's where I'm kind of like, I don't know, but it's pretty sweet. It's pretty sweet. I'm gonna come back for this. All right, just kidding. I'm not letting this one slip away. I'm gonna take it off the rack at least. I can walk around with it. I'll be fine. I have these Polo Ralph Lauren, they're called Northwick boots. They're 18 bucks, but guys, these I might be willing to take a shot on because I think I can get these restored and looking really nice. And the comps are looking pretty dang good, y'all. There was one pair listed, but 2 exact comps here at $90 best offer accepted. Another one at 60 with this black, 56 on a bid, 50 on bid, and then 60 best offer accepted again. I'm going back and forth on these. I think these can clean up, guys. But that's that there's no coming back from that, so probably just gonna leave these alone actually now that I'm looking at it. If those, there's no coming back from that. If that wasn't there, I'd buy these for 18 bucks, but yeah. All right, decided on just taking the jacket today. I feel like it was probably the right play. I definitely wanted the Focusrite little audio interface, but I didn't want to take the time to test it, and if it didn't work then I had to return it and blah 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 blah. I checked this jacket over like really well and everything, it looks great. The zipper looks good, all the buttons and everything work, so I'm super stoked about it. I'll gladly take that for 15 bucks, turn it into maybe 50, 60. I think it might go in the booth, guys. So stop number 4 is this Savers. This is Zesty's favorite one. You probably heard me say that a million times, but there is another Goodwill down the street that we were gonna hit. Very, very small though, and very clothes heavy. So I feel like this is going to be a good last stop for this route. Next time we'll hit up the other Goodwill. One thing I have noticed is that they're just not very stocked right now. Look at the bag toy wall, like it is looking really bare. Like, oh, come on, give us something, guys. So that is not a good sign. We still need to go check the clothes though, and the shoes. The 1989 Energizer Bunny plush. We've sold one of these before, but it didn't have the front thing right here, and it didn't have the sunglasses. This is kind of calling my name for 5 bucks, guys. Yeah, I think this would be cool for the booth too. It would be really neat for the booth. It needs a little bit of cleaning, like right there, but nothing too bad that would take up a ton of time. It does need a little back there too, but I'm not scared. I think this could be okay, guys. I think this could be okay for 5 bucks. One thing that never fails about Savers in St. Louis is their shoe prices are always insane. Always. Never falters. So we're just gonna probably skip on the shoes. There wasn't too much clothing that I was interested in, but now we're over here in the lock cabinet area, seeing if there's any video game stuff, and it doesn't look like there is. That kind of sucks. And yeah, that sucks. All right, guess we're just getting out of here with our bunny. When you got a podcast and you're in a time crunch, you use the air fryer and you make some toasted ravioli, which are a St. Louis thing, by the way. Google them.
Take that aside.
You can't just bring a stick in here and just act like it's okay. Yeah, you just brought your whole stick inside. Where do you think you're going with that, man? You got a leaf in there and everything. All right, see you later. And yes, if you guys didn't know, every Thursday night, Marcus, Dixon's Pickens, he and I, we switch back and forth every week, but we do a podcast every Thursday night, 7 o'clock p.m. Central Standard Time. Come kick it with us. We're not a very serious podcast. We just like hanging out with you guys. So I'm back at home with a lovely wife, and you guys saw Tank run amok like he does, because he's just cute.
And
he's
shy.
big.
Are you being bashful? He's shy.
But I just wanted your approval on what I got from the regular thrift stores today. So the top one is not as important as the bottom, but there's a couple items in there.
I'm pretty sure that I had one of these as a
I
child.
did too. I did
really
too.
cute.
And what's crazy is they only wanted $1.50 for this thing. We're looking like around 30 bucks. So love that. Even without the things, it works. It works. So that could be great for the booth or eBay, either one.
Right. Got some mom shoes.
Really clean pair of New Balances for $6. So I grabbed those. But this is what I really wanted your opinion on. I spent up a little bit on it, but I feel like it's definitely got some age to it.
It could. Nautica is hard because their logo hasn't changed much.
Exactly.
So I'd have to look it up, but I really like these buttons. I don't know if you can see the button.
Yeah, the buttons are cool. I did search Blue Water Challenge and similar vintage, coats came up, and I really like this side hit.
This is all embroidery.
Yeah, which makes me think that that's...
No, that's good.
Yeah.
Embroidery's hot right now. I don't know if you noticed. No, but seriously, I think that this is a really good buy. Yeah.
$15? I think we put it in the booth for 50.
50? I'll have to see what you were looking up, but
they were anywhere from 40 to 70 is what I saw. So
interesting. So I wonder if the booth isn't the way. I wonder if eBay's the way.
I don't know. I thought it was just a good older, it's definitely got some age.
Cool. The only thing is I don't know.
You don't like it for the booth?
But I think it's almost too much money for a booth buy. I feel like somebody would want specifically a Nautica jacket or would look for this rather than... Perhaps. I don't know.
Let's try it.
Okay.
If it doesn't sell after winter, we'll throw it, or if it doesn't sell after January, we'll throw it up on eBay. We'll get somebody to buy it in February or something like that. But
deal. And
you get thumbs up to Energizer Bunny Boy for $5. I think that was a pretty...
Yeah.
It's got a little bit of cleaning, but...
Does he have his sticks?
No. I guess he's not complete. Dang. I thought it was complete.
You gotta bang the drum with something.
You heard the lady. Gotta bang the drum with something. But either way, for $5, I still think that we did plenty fine. And now that we have eaten our pretty mediocre toasted raviolis in the air fryer, it is now time to get upstairs into the office / game room, go podcast with Marcus. Again, guys, come check us out Thursday night, 7 o'clock p.m. CST. We'd really appreciate it. But until then, guys, also hit that sub button if you'd like to see more of Vlogmas. We'd really appreciate to also hear from you in the comment section. Let us know what you think about this guy just slurping away. We will see you guys later on the next grab and on the next episode tomorrow.